Hey everybody, it's Shelby with a Chick Plus 3. You better grab your reusable shopping bags and your wish list and run to the Dollar Tree store because the goodness is out right now. I can't wait to share the finds that I found today. I'm going to jump right in. What do you say? Let's go! I found all sorts of things for all sorts of seasons, so I was very pleased. The first items I picked up are these little knapsacks. Now they had them in varying colors. I purchased the blue and the purple. I got these with the intention of using them for my grandchildren this summer because we're loving to go on little hiking adventures, and these are the perfect size to hold a water bottle and a little snack. They are by Jot. They have adjustable straps on the back, this little hook for hanging, and then they have two zipper compartments. Now, the zippers seem quite sturdy. You only pay $1 for it. The quality of this I would not think would hold up for a backpack for everyday use, going to and from the classroom, holding heavy books and things of that nature, but certainly it would suffice for putting uniforms in for a dance class, going to the pool in the summer, holding a wet bathing suit, a pair of water shoes. So for items like that, I think these are ideal. They had 3 different colors at my Dollar Tree, and I was very pleased to find these to have them in use for the rest of the summer. I just showed you some awesome finds for the summer. Now get this. Look what I found for the fall. Does this ever look super high end? I kid you not. The glaze on these pumpkins is beautiful. They also had it in orange. This is a Greenbrier product. They had it nice and secure with this plastic so that you don't break the lid. But look at that, to use this just as decor, to use it as a trinket jar. You could put a little mason jar candle in there. That would look so festive for the fall. I can't quite tell which my favorite is. I'm thinking maybe this orange, but technically, if you did not want either of these colors in your decor, you definitely could spray paint these. But I am telling you, the glaze on these is such a high gloss. If any of you are into collecting Rae Dunn, picture the high gloss Rae Dunn mugs. So this would fit in perfectly with that decor. And I may actually change the stems out from gold on mine. I'm thinking maybe hot gluing a little of the twine that I have from the Dollar Tree just to give it a little more natural look. These are such a wonderful find, and they're out right now at the Dollar Tree. So I was on the hunt this time for some very specific items. We have decided, a little bit late to the game, I know, but to do a fairy garden. My husband has been putting in hours upon hours of work in our front garden. We cannot grow grass in the front of our house to save our lives. So he has a perennial garden, and he has worked on it for years, and it is really filling in beautifully this year. If any of you in fact would like to see, I'd be more than happy to film a tour of it. He has been taking photos and things of it over the past few weeks as various flowers in it bloom. So again, if you're interested, let me know in the comments below, but I could put that together and share it with you all. So on to the items though that we're going to use for the fairy garden. Now I have some things, and I'm not going to bother to pull them out now that I hauled for you all months ago. Some of the little gnomes and items like that I use actually to make Christmas ornaments with, but I will dig into my stash a little bit for the fairy garden. But I was able to find some additional items today. I was very pleased to be able to pick up this little tractor. Looks very John Deere, doesn't it? So I thought that that will fit in perfectly in the fairy garden. Now these are not traditional fairy garden figurines, but again, these will work. This is Barbie and she has little wings like a fairy. So I found two different ones. These will stand up to the weather. So I thought these will work out wonderfully in the fairy garden. And they had some other designs, but I stuck with just the two. To me, what would be a fairy garden without frogs? So yes, these are bath toys, but I'm going to use them outside in my garden. I always think of alternative uses for some of the items. So many items that the Dollar Tree sells you can use in so many creative ways. There's the little frog. He will be perfect for the fairy garden. And as these are made as bath toys, they will withstand the rain and the weather here. So I'm very excited to use these. And the last thing I picked up to put in the fairy garden is by Floral Garden, and it is these chalkboard wood stakes. These are wonderful for very many uses. What I really like to do with these is if you grow a little micro garden on your windowsill, some herbs and things, these look very sweet as the little labels, for instance, for the basil, for the mint, for the oregano. So I thought these will work out perfectly in the fairy garden just to make some little cute signs to dress it up. So my finds today are kind of all over the place because there was just so much goodness, I couldn't believe it. This was another item that I have been on the hunt for, and it is the baskets. I cannot get enough of the storage baskets at the Dollar Tree. Our Greenbrier, but these are easy, the Easy Y. So that's not a label that I always find at my Dollar Tree. And I really like that this is a pack of two. Nice, clean, removable label. That is a definite plus. So a 2-pack, I believe, is a really good value. These are nice and sturdy. These are a perfect length to go in some of my utensil drawers in my kitchen to hold some of those longer items like wooden spoons, longer knives. I will definitely be on the hunt for varying sizes of these, but I was not leaving these behind on the shelf because I do have a basket addiction. I love to organize and I know that I can find so many uses for these. Now, when I went into the Dollar Tree, I was dying of thirst. We had been out on a little walk, which was very nice, but it was humid and boy oh boy was I thirsty. So I headed right to the cold case and put a drink in my cart so that I could enjoy it the minute I stepped out of the store. And what I did was I grabbed two of these. This is the Arnold Palmer half and half, the iced tea and the lemonade. It is 34 fluid ounces. I did pick up two of the lights. Now my Dollar Tree had these in the cold case, which is very nice, especially this time of year. They do a good job up by the registers in my store of keeping some iced teas, some soda, few bottles of water. They throw in some of their like Rockstar power drinks. So I was able to get two of these nice and cold so that one, once I popped into the car, I could enjoy. And then this one I brought home to save for a later time. Okay, now in the crafting aisle, I was really happy to see that these were back in stock. These are the giant packs of paper. You just cannot beat this. All different colors. I chose this one because I felt like it had a lot of autumn colors in it. These oranges and purple. You can have a look there at some of the colors. Some have some glitter. Some are nice and textured. There's all varying sizes. So if you're looking for any certain color palette, just dig through. These were in a giant box down close to the floor at my Dollar Tree. And again, I chose this because I thought for Halloween, this had a lot of the colors that I could use, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, second to Christmas, and I cannot wait to begin the crafting. Which reminds me, I will be sharing with all of you my scarecrow DIY that I promised. It's a very old school scarecrow that I literally made in my parents' shop when I was in the 4th grade. So it is old school, but I am excited. So many of you commented that you wanted to see it, and it is not just for Halloween. This scarecrow is definitely will go up on my door come September. So look out for that. I will have that coming very shortly. Now some days I feel like I should just avoid the sticker aisle because I am starting to get quite the collection of stickers. It's like when my boys were little and they wanted all the Pokemon cards and they got more and more and more. Well, that's kind of how I am with stickers. It's starting to become not quite a problem yet, but I have a lot of stickers. But how could I not get these? You get 13 of them, and they're the puffy metallic butterflies. I mean, Dollar Tree has just stepped up the quality of the stickers. It is insane. If you go into Hobby Lobby or Michael's and look at the stickers, yes, some beautiful stickers, but I cannot bring myself to buy a pack there as much as I love stickers, because I always say, you know what, I can get them at the Dollar Tree for $1. So I grabbed these, and then I also found this. Look at how sweet the little puppies are on here. Now my +3, I have my 3 little furry friends. They are my babies. I have 2 Shorty Jack Russells and a Shih Tzu. They are all seniors. They are a lot of work, but you know, they give me a lot of love in return. But I just had to get this. This is by Greenbrier, so hopefully if you have a Crafter's Square aisle in your Dollar Tree, you'll be able to pick these up too if you enjoy puppies. And I also am very much into the letter stickers. And again, this is a font that I have never seen, and it is metallic. Look at the colors. I love to do DIYs with the letters, so picking up fun, different fonts is always something I'm looking to do. So this is 30 pieces in here, so the 28 letters of the alphabet, and then you get an exclamation point and a question mark. They have a very acrylic look. I think that the letters look like they are made out of acrylic and then etched with the metallic colors. So really high quality looking. I am looking forward to using these in my crafting. So that's everything I have to share for today. As always, I want to thank you all for taking time out of what I am sure is a very busy day for you and spending a little bit of it with me. And I hope you're having the opportunity to get out there, enjoy yourself, maybe get to the Dollar Tree and look for some treasure yourself. And until next time, everybody, remember, please be well.